So recently we have developed an application that basically handles loads and dispatchers. So it manages your loads and your dispatcher activity. Apparently, there are a lot of one-fits-all type of applications that are expensive and are not necessarily good for a smaller trucking company. So this is not something we just came up without any research. We actually were asked by a client of ours to develop this application for them. And once we did that, they turned out to be very, very pleased, very happy with it. And now I'm thinking this might be a bigger market for this because there might be, other trucking companies that could use this. If you don't need fancy, expensive software, if you just need a basic solution that manages your dispatchers and load activities, this might be a solution for you. And since this is custom built, we can 100% customize this for you. So if you want this to do something more or perhaps less, all of that can be done. So right now I'm logged in as a dispatcher and this is what I see. I can select my period. It can be a day, it can be a week, it can be year to date. And then I'm gonna see basically a breakdown of the loads that I have entered for the company. So 20 loads total, value of those loads to the company, and then earnings. So my specific earnings as a dispatcher, how much money I can expect to be paid. And that is something that you set up as an administrator of the company. And I will show you in a few minutes how to do that. So you can set up whatever percentages you want to pay per different type of loads, etc. So as a dispatcher, I can see that. I can see my earnings. I can see all the loads that I have entered. I can search my loads if I want to look up specific type of loads. And then I can group my loads by type. So this is sort of like the whole history of loads for that particular dispatcher. But if I check this check mark, I can group my loads by type. So I can see exactly how many backhauls, local, long haul, etc. I have entered. In addition to, you can export everything to Excel. So let's say I have a new load. I'm gonna select a type of load. I'm gonna put a price, whatever you guys are charging to haul it. And then I'm gonna put in my, either copy or paste or whatever, type it in, your unique load ID. So I'm gonna hit add. Bam, I have my new load entered. All right, so I'm logged in as a administrator. So if an individual dispatcher can only see and enter their own loads, obviously administrator can see all their dispatchers' activities and they can manage all their loads. But let's go into additional functionality that administrators have. So first of all, you can enter and edit your dispatchers. So if you have 1, 2, 3, or 100, doesn't matter. This is where you're gonna add your new members and give them access to the system. Then obviously you have access to all your load records. So you can search by load ID and you can filter your results by one specific dispatcher. So let's say you're scrolling down and you're like, okay, let me see the loads entered by this specific dispatcher. So you're gonna hit filter by, and then the system is gonna filter all the records entered by Natalia Kovachova, this dispatcher, all the types of loads, however many she has entered. Probably the coolest and most useful part for the administrators is reports part. So you can select your dates. Let's just do a pretty broad date selection because this is a demo account, so we don't have that many records. And you can choose to run reports for all dispatchers or one specific individual dispatcher. So let's just run a search for all dispatchers. So you're gonna see your date range. You're gonna see the number of total entries. You're gonna see value of loads, cumulative value of loads entered by all dispatchers. And then you're gonna see total earnings. So basically, this doubles as an accounting tool because you will know exactly how much you need to pay all your dispatchers as well as each individual dispatcher. The great thing is that you can export current selection into Excel spreadsheet. So you can totally take that and import into your favorite accounting tool. So this can bridge the gap between, your load management software and your accounting tool. Just like I showed you with individual dispatchers, you can also, as an administrator, group your loads by load type. So you would see a slightly different breakdown. You will see a distribution by load type. So in this demo account, they're doing more long haul, less local, and then some bag hauls. You will see all that breakdown here. And again, you can export that selection into Excel spreadsheet. And just like we did this for all dispatchers, we can run a report on any individual dispatcher. So if we're going to choose to do that for Natalia, click apply, the same thing. You will see total value of loads that she took for your company, her earnings for selected date period, and then again, you can group by loads, and you can export all that selection into Excel spreadsheet. So like I said, if you guys are interested, reach out to me. I would be more than happy to do you a in-depth individual one-on-one demo. And since this is custom built, we can integrate this into any of your existing website. We can build a brand new website for you. If you are overpaying for a one-fits-all load management solution, if you want something reliable, fast, and owned by you, this is a solution for you. Let's talk, let's explore your needs, and let's build this thing out for you guys. Thanks for watching.